Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, park guest. It is I, your park manager, Brooding Gamer, here to talk with you guys about the buck in the room, and that is the Hammond Collection Buck T-Rex. That is supposedly going to be a Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con 2025 exclusive. Now, I have recorded this video probably 3 times now, because the more I talk about it, the angrier I get. The angrier I get, the more curse words come out of my mouth. The more curse words come out of my mouth, the more I am inappropriate for this channel. So I'll stop, take a breather, come back, and here we are. Hopefully this is 3rd time's the charm, they say. Now, let's take a drink, because I'm going to need... Anyway, it's pop, I promise. It was announced, I'd say probably within the past day or so, that the San Diego Comic-Con was going to be receiving a Buck Rex. Now, this Buck Rex looks probably a little familiar because this would be the same Buck Rex that we had the crowdfunding for back in June of 2024. And it only went for, I think, a little less than a month or maybe a little over a month. I don't know. I just finished watching the live stream. That's what I did to calm down, was to fuel it by watching more about this dinosaur. Now, I have a few things that I would like to talk about with this. One of which, I have been reading a lot of comments. I found it on Twitter. I think it was posted by Collect Jurassic, and I also watched his video on the matter. And he brought some points to the table, such as that it looks different, it looks better than it, to me it doesn't. It looks exactly the same. It looks just like all the other Rexes that they're like, oh, it's absolutely as close and film accurate as possible. No, it doesn't. It looks exactly the same. Looks exactly the same as the first generation Hammond Collection Rex, the second version, the version with the lawyer and the plastic toilet. It looks the same, just a different paint scheme. I have, and see, here I am. I'm already getting angry thinking about it. I think it's dirty that you had people who backed this. First of all, you made it a little hard for yourselves by only allowing the U.S. to back it instead of, which I'm sure a massive amount of your audience is outside of the U.S. I mean, let's look at it. 3 of the biggest dinosaur YouTubers on YouTube, or the 3 biggest, are all not American, not in the U.S. Those 3 alone, one of which I have a feeling probably would have backed the whole dang thing himself. Probably wouldn't have. I don't know. I don't think Gaming Beaver would have done it, but he definitely would have played a role in it. Same with Best in Slot and Evolution Square. But they didn't allow that because they said due to the way things work, they have to hit 5,000 backers before we're able to open it up to the big thing. And that may be kind of coming hypocritical for me because I've got that giveaway going on, and I still get comments. You really need to make this for the outside of the U.S. You really should make this outside of the U.S. I would if I could. I can't afford it. I am a guy who is living paycheck to paycheck, running a YouTube channel, hoping to God that one day I can get big enough to where I don't have to work in this stupid vet field anymore, because let's be blunt, I hate the vet field. I hate it. I hate being approached by people and yelled at by how I'm making things harder on them and how I only care about the money and not the animal. Well, welcome to business, people. It sucks. I would much rather make this my full-time job where I can come into my office in the comfort of my own home, surrounded by my things and my beautiful fiance and my animals, and film YouTube videos all day long and be paid by Mattel and sent products by Mattel and just make this my living. I would love to do that. I would love to be big enough to where I'm brought out to events. It'd be great to be like the first American Dino Tuber to be brought out to a Jurassic World Evolution event or whatever, And to me, it sounds like I'm complaining now about where I'm at in life, and that's not the case. But no, I'm just mad that, I don't know. I'm just mad. And when I get mad, I start rambling on about other things that make me mad. I'm sure you all understand that. You all do the same thing probably. But anyway, the crowdfunding failed hilariously. Failed badly. It was horrible. They needed 5,000. They didn't even get to 2. But that's what happens when you limit who is able to back it. It's weird. I get on the website. I'm currently sitting on Mattel's creation site, and I've been all over this website probably more times than I can count, trying to locate this section that they're talking about, or that Jurassic is talking about, so that I can look into this. But all I'm finding is the same crap over and over and over, and that is whatever this is, Masters of the Universe and Barbie and Monster High. Crap that I could not care anymore. I don't care. So I'm at a point where I don't know what it is they're like. I don't know where I'm going with this. I really don't. I'm looking at the website now, and there's nothing. I followed Collect Jurassic's video 7 times probably, and still cannot locate where to find this article that they're talking about. So the more I see I'm unable to locate anything, the more I see he is easily able to access it, pisses me off. And it's probably just because I'm getting more angry that I'm just epically failing at it, trying to do it. But, and the more I've read what people have to say about this, I've been on Twitter reading comments about this after comment after comment, and every one of them I read someone say, well, I went and just had my Hammond Collection T-Rex customized by someone on Etsy for $200 and some for nothing. You probably didn't do it for nothing, because it's probably going to look 1,000 times better than what they're bringing out. They have got clearly 2 different teams working on 2 different things here. You've got a team working on the Hammond Collection, who I think needs to put down the alcohol and maybe pick up a reference book on Jurassic Park models for once. Or maybe pick up a damn movie. Watch one of those. That'll help you out. And another team working on the Rebirth stuff. And the team on the Rebirth line, you guys are knocking it out of the water. You guys are blowing out of the water, knocking it out of the park, whatever the spiel is. You guys are doing great. Unlike your other team. And if they are, to me, it looks like with the Hammond Collection figures, they're just trying to spit them out as quick as possible. Which is funny, because they're just showing how horribly made they are. Like, they're getting worse. They were doing great, and then they were doing bad, and then they were doing good again, and now they're doing back to being bad again. My Tiger Raptor. I feel like I've got a Woody doll in dinosaur form. It's horrible. It's ragdoll. Same with my Hammond Collection Spinosaurus. Its joints are all loose, but where am I going to find a replacement? You can't. And then today's the day that the Hammond Collection Stegosaurus dropped. And I still need to go out and try and hunt that down eventually with the money I cannot afford to purchase that for. It's probably going to be about $40 or so. I don't know. Pyro, let me know. I know if he's watching, he got his in the mail. He pre-ordered his. He was smart. I didn't pre-order mine because I didn't have the money at the time. And 2, I was like, well, what's the point in me toy hunting if I'm just going to order them all online? I want to hunt them. I'm going to go ahead and end this video off here. It's kind of like a pointless rant at this point. Let me know what you guys think below on this whole Buck Rex situation. If it is not exclusive to the San Diego Comic-Con, let me know, because I'm unable to locate anything stating otherwise. And I'm going purely based off what I've been reading on Twitter. And a lot of people are just really angry about this. Why are they limiting it? Who can get it when they already limited enough with only allowing the U.S. to back it? It wouldn't allow, I don't know. There's just something, this whole situation just feels really crappy to me. But let me know what you all think below. This is the 3rd time I've recorded this. I can't go over 10 minutes or under 10 minutes. Let me know what you guys think below. I'm sorry for the negativity. This is not where you guys want to go for negativity, and I try to avoid negativity at all costs. Sometimes it's just, this is that situation where it needs to be said. Mattel, you need to do better. Hammond Collection, that's still Mattel. You need to do better, and you're not doing better. You're making it hard. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think below, and